Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I will be talking about the new battlefield killer known as Battlebit. Sit back and enjoy it because I've got a lot to say on it. Battlebit began development as far back as 2016 but has been rewritten multiple times, hence why it's called Battlebit Remastered. You can check out gameplay of all the versions on YouTube as mentioned by the developers. That is a whole 7 years of development, and let me tell you, the devs absolutely delivered within that time frame, because the product they are selling is worth way more than the price tag. In fact, the game offers a lot of things Battlefield 2042 doesn't. Don't get me wrong, Battlefield 2042 became enjoyable only a year after its launch, yet Battlebit has only 3 devs. It would be understandable for DICE if they didn't have so many developers working for them. I am by no means putting fault on the developers of Battlefield 2042 though, so don't get that wrong. The community of Battlebit is definitely one to appreciate, having many hilarious moments, most not recorded though, with proximity chat really is a big part of the fun factor. Just helping out fellow teammates as a medic was one of the most fun I had with the game. The fact you can heal yourself does also boost tryhard factor, and truly, I am all for it. I will never get enough of that, and I am happy to see people having a good time or just rage quitting because they got killed. And even if the second part goes wrong, I really like that game when it's competitive. About that, I haven't seen a single exploiter. Even though the anti-cheat leaves to be desired, it seemed to work just fine. Generally, cheaters ruin many hardcore games like Escape from Tarkov, for example, where simple death would give heavy losses. This game does push you to beg a revive from one of your fellow medics, as the bleed-out system will affect the team's score in a negative way. Sometimes I just can't stop myself from doing it. Battlebit has a rich arsenal of over 39 weapons with customizable attachment. In comparison, Battlefield 2042 only had 22 weapons at launch. The variety of weapons might leave to be desired, as we have both the AK-74, the AK-15, and now the AK-5C, which are just variants. Thankfully, they do have different stats, but sadly some of the newly added weapons are worse versions of others. For example, the AK-5C is the HK-419 but with worse stats. That is not so hard to fix though, and I'm sure it will be changed in the foreseeable future. Battlebit Remastered is going in early access with a total of 17 maps available in both day and night cycle with destructible environments. If you want pure chaos, they are for you. Most of the cover on these maps can be destroyed, which leads to facing different types of situations. Some maps might be a bit annoying to travel on when they have those annoying underground tunnels, and those in specific also lack a bit of lighting and texture. But that is to be expected considering how well it runs on regular computers. Unsurprisingly, I didn't need a 380 to run this game smoothly, and this is why the graphics are a little bit of a downgrade. What surprised me though is how smooth it was on 254 player servers. Overall, it's a sacrifice to make and I think it was the right choice, excluding the fact that some people refer to this as a Roblox game. I can very much say it isn't. At most, it is slightly inspired from unturned characters, that being a standalone game that was on Roblox a long time ago but went standalone to prevent Roblox from taking much of their revenue. Anyway, going back to Battlebit, all I can say is, the maps are honestly really good, they just need to be improved on certain aspects. One of the things I wished were improved on was the leveling system. Thankfully though, they just recently made the grind for every level 2 times shorter. I appreciate that considering I don't have that much time to put into this game. Grinding is fun, but overdoing it is up to personal choice. As I mentioned earlier, the game does lack a bit of texture inside buildings, but overall I don't really mind it. I also had other issues with specific maps like being heavily spawn camped or just having to walk because I couldn't spawn on my teammates, though it makes sense I can spawn on someone who is having a gunfight unless I want to probably be instantly shot to death. So, if this didn't make you want to buy the game, I don't know what would, but personally I'd say this being my first buy on Steam was totally worth it. I might suck at the game, but it makes me want to improve, gather experience and skill. So as a little closing word, RPGX, why don't you add this game to that tweet you made since it's only $15? Surely, it's better than Overwatch PvE, ain't alright? Alright, this is the end of the video. Thank you for everyone who watched it, and please show some support by subscribing, I would appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Let me know if you want to see more commentary videos like this, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
What is this? The most goofy outfit tutorial ever.
You didn't bring a gun with you. I swear, you never learned from this. Let me just go to the storage and grab something for you. Here, I hope this works.
Oh my god, okay. The sound they make.